Hey guys, namaste. I hope you're doing well. And would you like to know the truth about schizophrenia? Okay, I'm going to tell you in this video what schizophrenia actually is. Okay, schizophrenia is something that is completely made up. It is a mental construct, it is a belief system. Okay, the truth of the matter is we are all mirrors for each other. Okay, and when you have a relationship with someone, okay, they mirror your true self back to you so that you can see your true self. They are a reflection. Everyone is a reflection. Everyone is a mirror. Some people are divine mirrors. Some people are really clean mirrors. Some people give a really clean reflection. Other people who vibrate in a lower frequency will give a distorted reflection. Okay, and the thing is that you are in relationship with lots and lots of things. You are in relationship with everything. Other people, your parents, you might have siblings, you might have friends, you might have a romantic partner, but you're also in relationship with the plant kingdom, with the trees, with the animals. You might have pets. Okay, we literally all have thousands of relationships. And every relationship is a reflection, is ourself, our true self, being mirrored back to us. So the more time you spend in nature, in the forest, you get that reflection and you see yourself as the forest, and that becomes your vibration, your state of being. Okay, if you hang around someone who is a billionaire, you're going to get that reflection, and over time, that will raise your frequency. If you hang around with people who are choosing to be a victim, then that's going to get reflected back to you, and that's going to be activated within you. And basically, you end up becoming the average of all of the relationships that you have. Okay, there's an old saying that I used to really resonate with that says, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, okay? That concept really served me along the journey, but how I view it now is that you are the average of every single relationship that you have. Okay, we literally take on the energy from these others, which are actually, there actually are no others, because everyone is a mirror. The universe, everything in your reality is a mirror, reflecting back your own consciousness back to you so that you can see your true self clearly and understand yourself and unlock the secrets and mysteries within you. So schizophrenia is a made-up creation that was created so that it could be weaponized and used against people. We're actually supposed to have all of these different versions or personalities or identities, right? Because we are a mirror. So when you go and meet your friend John, John creates a unique version of you, one kind of personality. When you go and catch up with your mum, she gets a different version of you. So there's 2 versions of you just there, and you have literally thousands of relationships with people, plants, trees, animals, the fungi, the elemental spirits, the microorganisms, the insects. You're in relationship with everything. And because you're the creator, you can use your discernment in every present moment to choose which energy you allow into your energy field and which energy you protect yourself from. Okay, you're in control because you're the creator of your reality. Okay, so as people start to spiritually awaken, this increases people's awareness. Okay, so you start to spiritually awaken, you start to become aware that you are taking on energy from the plants, from the trees, from the animals, from the people that you live with, from the people that you work with. This is an awareness. As your awareness expands, okay, you start to become aware of just how much energy you are taking on from these so-called others, which are just mirrors, just reflections. Okay, and initially people can get a bit freaked out about this because they start to feel like they have all these different personalities, and it's not that you have lots of different personalities. It's just that Everyone's a mirror, and everyone you meet brings out a different version of you, literally creates in the present moment a different avatar, a different version of you. Okay, everyone you meet will bring out a unique version of you, a unique expression. That's what we're here to do. We are here to bring out the uniqueness within each other and reciprocate that. Okay, so sometimes in the beginning of people's spiritual awakenings, this can be quite unsettling, and it can create a fear response for people, right? When they start to feel like they've got all these different personalities, and maybe they start hearing or channeling voices through their head. Okay, because as you start to connect deeply with the souls of other beings, okay, you will develop the ability to channel. Your clairaudience will come online, and you can start to hear voices channeling from other higher dimensional beings, right? Because your awareness has elevated. When you reach a certain level in frequency, because your mind, your brain, and your body is an antenna, okay? And when you reach a certain level of frequency, this radio, right, becomes activated, and you do develop the ability to channel and tune into different conversations and listen to things that are very far away, and you can tune into anything and anyone and be anywhere and everywhere at the same time. Okay, this is the beginning of you accessing the Akashic records, which is the records of everything that has ever happened, right, since the beginning of time. We all have the ability to tune in and channel in to the Akashic records to download whatever information we need to make sense of our current reality and ourselves. Okay, so when this clairaudience starts to come online, people can start to hear voices, and it can be a bit scrambled initially because you've got to like fine tune the dial. Okay, this is why spiritual practice or self-care practice like yoga, meditation is very helpful. It's preparation for when your psychic abilities come online. And so for a lot of people, when they start to hear voices or they feel like they've got all these new personalities that have come out of nowhere, they freak out, they go to the hospital, and they get diagnosed with schizophrenia and put on some type of medication to block what is happening. Okay, but there's no stopping the truth. The truth wants to come out. You're like a volcano, and the truth is within you, and it needs to come out. It wants to come out, and your higher self desires it to come out, and it is part of your destiny to allow the truth to come out. Okay, so there's no stopping it. So if you get medicated for schizophrenia, okay, what it's going to do, it might shut down your clairaudience, okay, but it's going to activate your other clairs. So clairsentience, claircognizance. And as a divine fractal of God, your body is literally so brilliant and so clever. It will literally just open up other channels, other pathways for the truth to come out of you, right? Because the truth is coming out. It has to come out, right? Even if you medicate it, that's not going to stop it. It's probably going to accelerate it. The truth is just going to take a slightly different path, right? Because you blocked that path, the clairaudient path. Okay, but you might notice that you start to get visions or things come to you in your dreams, or you develop this clairsentience where you just get these downloads and you just know things and you're able to reconcile everything and you know the truth. So yeah, that's pretty much what schizophrenia is. It's just something that's been made up, a mental construct, a belief system, and it's being weaponized and used against people, particularly against people who are vulnerable, people who are suffering with mental illness. It's being used against these people as a weapon. Okay, so if you're going through this process where your clairaudience is being activated, maybe you feel like you've got all these new personalities, and maybe you feel like you're hearing certain things or starting to channel the divine or your ancestors or spirit guides, just know that you are safe. Nothing in your mind can harm you in any way. So there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, you are divinely protected now, forever, and always. But because of how powerful you are becoming, right, because you need to summon a lot of energy in order to channel the divine. So there are predators out there who will prey upon people who are going through this awakening and get them medicated in an attempt to control them and manipulate them and keep them imprisoned in a way so that they can siphon their energy. Okay, there's plenty of predators preying upon people, falsely diagnosing them with schizophrenia purely so that they can siphon this powerful energy that they are summoning. Okay, so just be careful.